enthusiastic, creative, really fun to be with, but overall is sparkling. That's how I can describe this person that is about to come here with us and share a little bit of his craziness and his story about the Christmas. I know that you don't have any idea who I'm talking about, but that person is Ronny Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, his story. Thank you, thank you. So let's start this conversation. So tell us, since when this Christmas decor fever started in your life? Well, I think that it was since really early in my life, maybe since I was a child. Every time I was in the living room on Christmas watching some movies or television, so I decided to make it real in my life. So every time like a Christmas tree appears, it was like, oh my God, that is a Christmas tree. I wanted to have it. I want to be able someday to make such wonderful things like that. So it's not it's not that something that I could study to to make it a thing for a living, but it's something in a amateur thing that I have done in all of my life. Seeing some tutorials on YouTube, watching some movies, checking on any magazines. So I think that all inspiration mainly comes in my head because I'm really crazy and crazy people are the best. Oh, I get. So this is really interesting. So tell us also, how does Christmas make you feel? Oh, well, really inspired. That's the main thing. Um, I can be so doesn't matter how I feel, it can be stressful, happy, crazy, being several places at the same time, doing several things in the whole the year. But I think that I wait for Christmas so badly because when December comes, well, not December properly, but when we are in November, I think that all my lives changed completely because I know that Christmas is coming. So I start to celebrating Christmas in December 1st. And it makes me feel really good, really happy. I consider myself like a positive person, but when Christmas comes, it's like my child inside just born again, and I become so happy like it again. Yeah. That's great. How long does it take you to set your Christmas decor? Well, I have like two answers for it. For example, if you are talking about on the calendar how long it take for me to set all my Christmas at home, it's like I can say 6 or 7 months starting in January. So I think that by September or October, I have all my stuff, all my Christmas stuff already prepared. They are all up with me, so I'm waiting so bad to start to set everything at home in mid-November in order to have it. But if you are meaning how long it takes me on the day that I start to set my Christmas tree at home and everything, I think that is 2 or 3 days. Is two, just because the first day is to installing the tree, looking for a space, take all the ornaments out from the boxes and start to organize it on the floor, making a mess. So I think that how long it takes me is like 2 days in order to have it everything prepared just for you all. And when do you think your ideas are best to show up? That's interesting, because I think that the best ideas that I have, it showed up on me on the early mornings. So all my days, I can do everything. As I told you before, I can do my job, sharing time with my friends, with my new colleagues at the job, um, with everything. But the best ideas is like at the end of the day for me is like 2 a.m., 1:30 a.m. while I am all alone in the silence of the night, no one around me, no one awake. So I am all alone, enjoying my glass of wine, and in that moment, I feel like a connection between the existence and me, and I have the time enough to think in everything. So that's when the ideas comes to me, and it's not only for Christmas; it's for everything. So I have like a notebook, and I have all my crazy ideas in a list. So with the pass of the days and when the time comes, I decided to pick up one of them, and I decided to take it for real. Do you plan it all alone? Completely alone. I plan it completely alone, but I have a complete team, a completely staff, designers, photographers, cameramen, um, costume designers, also my team that is behind of the purchases around the world, because all the ornaments are not from only a city or from a state or a single country. It comes from different parts around the world. So when I plan it all of myself. But when I have to do it to make it real, I support in my team because we work together, and they are the responsible one to support me and all of my ideas to make it for real. So thanks for them because they are always with me and they support me a lot, and we have a lot of communication to do it. Yeah. Is there anything about Christmas that make you feel sad? Something that making me feel so sad. Definitely is a person that has poorness in the heart. By saying that, I mean, it doesn't matter the money, it doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter your background or where you come from, but it's completely your imagination. Don't let your child just get died in your head. Never. Because every time I come to a room or a shopping center or any place, and they have a pine, a single and depressive pine with some lights, and that's it, that makes me sad, because that means that a person who only has the creativity to put that thing on any place without the effort to make it beautiful, to make it to provide a magical experience by Christmas, is like, you need therapy because you have something really really bad in your head. So definitely that makes me sad when a person is not able to make magical experience for Christmas. According to you, Ronnie, what a Christmas tree means? Christmas, a lot of people can say that Christmas now is just like marketing trendy of the year, when people become crazy to get in order to sell and sell. But have we cannot skip the idea that Christmas are for children, because it's the magic, the idea that we provide in their heads, saying that on Christmas they will receive something just for being good in all the year. But if we move forward all that idea, Christmas for me means sharing. It means, I mean, it's not like if you give me something, I can give you something back. No. Personally, when I give a gift, it's because I want, because it's something in my heart. I decide to do it, and I do it sincerely without expecting anything back. You know, that's me. So Christmas for me is totally sharing love, mainly. Yeah. And do you have any advice for those Christmas fans to provide? Read, definitely. Read a lot. It doesn't matter if you are reading websites, but read websites, read magazines, read articles about Christmas. You have to read. You have to educate your mind in order to your imagination just become bigger and bigger every time. Reading, the education is completely is a key in this job. Yes, and in any job, if you want to be better in something, definitely you have to read, you have to study, prepare yourself, you have to learn something, just not to be good, but to be the greatest. Great. Could you give us maybe, an Easter egg for your 2025 Christmas? Well, I something I knew that you would have asked me something like that in this invitation, but no. No, definitely no. I'm so sorry. Sorry so much. But well, I have all my team in here, so inclusive my manager is there, so we cannot talking about anything about like an Easter egg or something about my Christmas 2025. I mean, we are already having some meetings, and I think that in these days we can have a huge meeting with all of the staff. The about the color and the style that we are gonna set our Christmas in the next year. I mean, the color is already decided, right? Yeah, it's already decided, but I cannot say anything about it. All I can say is my Christmas of next year is gonna be something really, really magical and glamorous as always. Thank you so much, Ronnie. So we will be waiting for you for the next year. And yeah, well, I am so happy to be here tonight with all of you and sharing a little bit of my craziness. Welcome to my world, welcome to my mind. So don't get me out of your radar because you can be surprised. Everything, every time, everything that I do is in order for you to be happy, to be amazed. So here I will